Complain, 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 yeah? Somebody doesn't live here, comes into this building 10 times a day, jumps on the stairs when he comes in, jumps off the stairs when he goes out, and slams on the gas with his loud muffler when he comes in, slams on the gas when his loud muffler goes out, and then parks right in front of the walkway where people go in and out. So we finished the last video with how we can make 5, and in 5 is this design over here. Here's the 5. I did the DNA structure of the 5. Okay, we're going to do it both ways, right? I'm going to do it both ways. Understand, here is the shin. You see this angle? Here's the shin, and we put 7 on it. So we ask, where's the dot in the shin? It's right over here. Okay, now we're going to continue. Whoa, 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 whoa. So here's the dot inside the shin. Now at the same time, we have the E and the 3. When we have the E and the 3, we also have this, the L, that comes into this side, because it changes, because we have height. We have height inside this letter, going to the next letter. That's what this letter represents. At the same time, we have a angled V. At the same time. At the same time, we have the same area, we have arrows. At the same time, if you really want to look, we have iron. This is the iron. Is it not almost like the iron? It's shin and iron. At the same time, you see 7 and arrows pointing that way, right? That way. So now we make the 5 this way. So now we're going to come into the 5 like this. Okay? We come into the 5 like that. You have that one over there. You have that one over there. So in this one, okay, in this design over here, the arrow is pointing that way. And the arrow is pointing this way. Here's your crossovers, right? Z connects the two sides. Connects the two sides to, what do we call this? The M letter, the angle letter. What are we going to call it? A for angle? Okay, what are we going to call these designs? Because it comes together, right? How about 77 reversed? And then we have the D here and the D here. 7D. 7D, because the bottom right-hand corner. But if you have D and then 7 backwards, okay, what do we call it here? On this side, you see the E. If I close it up, you have a 9. You want to put it all the way down? You can put bending over, the back is bending over, or you can stretch it all the way out. And then just say this is R. So, depending on how we're going to build this letter. Now, the question was, what if we have the 5 that is like this? And automatically know we can split it for the dollar sign. Do you know what this says? It says 5 and 5, 5, 1, 5, 9 and 5. Okay, right here it says 9 and 6. But the biggest part is it says 1 division. So all we can have is split moons by 1 moon. It shows 1 division. 5 plus 1 equals to 6. Well, what happens if we have it a little bit bigger? A little bit bigger. And we can split it. 5 and 1 and 1 equals to 7. 5 and 2 is Earth. 5 and 1 is Mars. So when we create the Earth symbol, excuse me, but there's a fly here on top of me. If we create the Earth symbol, it must be this big. So now we're going to create the size that we need for the Earth symbol. Now the question is, do I go down 2 rows? Do I go down 1 row? We're going to keep it 2 rows. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Otherwise, I must do this. 2, 4, 6 down, 2 areas. Otherwise, I need 2. Excuse me, I don't need to have the top. It shows the top in here. Here there would be no space. Here I would need space just for the space because of the space. So count everything. Count this is 2. Count this is 1. 2, 1, 2 areas because we have to touch 2 sides. So what we're going to do here is now we have Earth. Now what do we have? 5. We have 9. We have 8. We have 6. If I split these apart, what will I have here? These can be also my Roman numerals, but at the most part, here I would have 7. This is 7. Okay, this is 7. I took 1 5 and I turned it into 3 numbers by putting 2 lines down, the dollar sign. Now, if I want to work with the EU, right? If I want to work with the EU, right? You see that? We don't really want to design that like that. We want to take this design, if it's the EU, and we're going to have to turn it this way, the design for the EU. And what do we end up with? We end up with an 8 up here. We end up with an 8 over here. We end up with 88. We end up with 88, 88. Spirit of 176. And then we end up with all these 4 corners, whichever value you give to it. I just have to, my other video just popped up that I finished. So we have this over here. So we have 8, 8, 8, 8. See, these are sideways, these 8s, east-west, and these 8s are north-south. So what we're going to do with them, what value we're going to give them, I don't know right now. I'm not looking onto that. I just want to show you how we build. Second part of this video, I just want to explain how we can play with a number, but I think I'm going to leave that for the next video. Let's continue on with the design of this page. Here's part of your star. Here's bottom left. Do we call this the shin? Remember, in this design, the greatest line is the center line. Is that the E letter that we're actually looking for? Right? Is that the E letter that we're looking for? What is the E letter we're looking for with the longer arm? What is our question? And you notice, you see the way this is offset so it shows you more of an angle. Just just plain right now. You notice the way it's starting to look more like a block, like a side of a building, right? It's almost looking like the building right now, or cubes that are all put together. There's a cube down here, right? And then there's a cube over here, right? There's one here, and then there's a top floor here, here, and here. So I'm going to do it in this video. I'm going to show you, here's the 5 again, and I sliced it from here. I sliced it from here, but since I sliced it below, I'm now going to have to slice it above. And that since I sliced it below, I'm going to have to slice it above. So this is the design that this will make. And don't forget, I told you, I'm not giving you any answers. I'm not making any stories up, really. I'm just showing you that there's big-time stories in here. One of the stories you can actually do is if I just do this right, is the continuation of building another building, right? Although it came like this, the corner, I can continue up into here and build this, and continue up into here and build this. And the more you just keep building up, right, the doorway to get into the hallway. The tunnel door starts off small, and then you walk into the hallway. So then we end up with that tunnel from something that didn't look like that. So here's the east-west, north and south design of this. We're going to get into numbers. It's a little bit long. I'm really sorry to keep it this long. If I don't do it, I don't see it. I think it once. I do it on video once. People watch, they don't watch, they will watch, they'll skip, they'll talk. Now, I should have a blog where people are starting to talk. I mean, my blog is not really that big right now. There's not really many people interacting with each other, but that's okay. It's always okay, and when it gets that way, it'll be even greater because we'll be putting that piece together. Just want to show you that I throw some stuff in here, right? Right? I just want to show you. Raphael, thank you for watching.